Welcome back to David's Garage. This white car that you're looking at is actually quite special. It doesn't look like much, but this is a genuine Alpina car. Meaning it was delivered to Alpina straight from the factory where some goodies were added. And I'm going to walk through some of those goodies. So we'll start with the interior. This car has definitely seen better days, but it's kind of cool. It was kind of a barn find. Sat outside someone's garage for the last 30-ish years. But the, it still has the Alpina tach, which is pretty cool. The auxiliary bunch of gauges is incorrect. And someone added shield seats as well as a personal wheel at one point. But the Alpina roll cage is still in here, and that is a genuine Alpina piece. I have the paperwork for this car, and all that stuff is still here, which is very cool. And without the paperwork, this car would be nearly impossible to identify as an Alpina car. There's not really any markings or any serial plates or anything. But a signature Alpina thing to look out for is the valve cover. This valve cover, it has kind of the classic wrinkle paint. It's kind of like an off gray color, and really only Alpina cars had that. This car also has the Alpina headers. It's kind of a basket of snakes. This is very cool. And then of course the Webers with the TI intake manifold adapters. Now the one Weber on the right hand side is a 45, and this one on the left is a 40. Now I was told that this car was actually running with one Weber and one Solex at one point. So it's kind of an interesting car. Unfortunately it hasn't lived the best life, but another add that Alpina did was a TI brake booster. And this thing also has TI struts, TI brakes, and vented rotors, as well as the caliper and kind of heat shield for the rotors is also like a vented piece. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if that will be clear enough. The whole underside, it's pretty rusty, but kind of unique. So the engine, totally forgot to mention this, it has 150 horsepower. The internals, it's 10.2 to 1 compression pistons, and then bigger valves, I think a 300-degree cam and stuff. Kind of wild. And the head, and as far as I can tell, is all original, but the block has been replaced. So I don't know what pistons are in it now or what happened with that. Otherwise, the car would have left Alpina as a nice, just clean white 70 roundy. It wouldn't have had any decals, no pinstriping, nothing. It had just 13-inch Alpina steel wheels ordered, and it would have had a different exhaust and the roll cage. And I think apart from that, you wouldn't have been able to tell just how special this car is. Now it has a Super Trap exhaust, some crazy 80s sound system, of course, which they drilled holes in it, unfortunately. The rear struts are rusty, of course. Not a surprise. Spare wheel well is actually pretty solid. It's got some surface rust, but not too bad. Gas tank's pretty good. And yeah, this car, I did actually get it running. I changed the oil, cleaned the points, put a new condenser on and new plugs in, cleaned the carbs, the inside, and it ran great. Here's a few clips of it running. But I hope you guys enjoy. This car needs a lot of work. The doors, the rockers, and I want to get rid of these flares. I think they look kind of cool, but I would like to bring it back to how it left Alpina in 1970. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. And if there's anything else that I'm kind of missing. I mean, I'm learning a lot about these Alpina cars, but there's definitely lots to learn. I'll show you guys the paperwork too. Here that is. Here's the carbs. Shows all the jets and everything. Kind of unique. It's really detailed. Everything that was done to it. So these are 255 rear brakes. And I guess TI piston. Interesting. And it had the 5.5 by 13 Alpina steel wheels, which look like this. And Bilstein shocks. Incline steering rod. That's interesting. Yeah, it's cool. These are all photocopies. I don't want to be snooping through the original stuff. The paper's not exactly the best shape anymore, but... So yeah, the paperwork is pretty cool, isn't it? But yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, stay tuned. We'll see what I do with this car. It is very cool.